We just stopped here because I noticed that my rear brake is pretty soft. All right, we know where the problem is. If you can see the little nipplet right there where you bleed the brake is gone. We're gonna go to Albuquerque. It's about 90 miles from here through the back roads. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Let's make it to Albuquerque, and then from there we make decisions. But this is a bad thing. This is a really bad thing right now. But you know. Take a couple hours to make it into Albuquerque because, as I said, I'm not going past 45 miles an hour. I'm constantly testing my front brake, make sure everything is right. They're completely independent, but nonetheless, still get like a butterflies in your stomach when your brakes are not working. They're supposed to be, man. Now, it feels very strange because on this bike, when you apply front brake, it actually uses both front and rear. So that way you don't feel that, like you're gonna just fly over the handlebar if you use mostly front brake. I use mostly my front brake lever, especially when I'm cornering, and stuff like that, because you're still using some rear brake. But now it's different, man. Now, if I use my front brake, I really feel like the bike is just dipping down and I'm like, flying over. So I have to be extremely careful because there's no use in any rear. There's no rear brake at all. It's all in the front. Yeah, no good, man, no good. It is a beautiful landscape though. It is beautiful around here. And it wasn't supposed to rain either, guys, and it's freaking raining. Really? With only a front brake, man? Come on, trail gods. Not cool, man, not cool. All right, Scarlett. We're 50 miles away, sweetie. Almost there. I know you're limping. You're limping today, but I promise you I'll bring you back to your glory days. Alright guys, so this is the scoop. Now I went to O'Reilly's, out of Pars and AutoZone just to see by any chance. I knew that the chance was like slim to none that they will have, the screw with the nipple for that particular brand of caliper. So obviously they didn't have it. Being Sunday, all the bike shops are closed already. Sometimes bike shops open on Sundays, the ones that have like display areas, they may have the parts section open as well. But no, everything is closed. So tomorrow Monday, most of them are closed too, but there is 2 that will be open. So I'm crossing my fingers that they will have the parts for it. If not, we're gonna have to wait until Tuesday, man, and just cross our fingers that B&W will have it. I mean, I will be surprised if they don't, but you never know. Obviously, that's the case. So that's where we are right now, guys. So we may be here for a day, worst case scenario 2 days. And you know how we operate a brewery. I'm gonna have to have a beer and just, there's nothing else we can do. Figured out what we're gonna do. Well, we already figured out what we're gonna do.
Perfected.
Yeah, now we're in waiting mode. So, and where are we gonna wait? I don't want to wait in that rain in a campsite. I'd rather wait in here in a brewery. So, Good morning, guys. We are here in Albuquerque. Obviously, every motorcycle shop is closed in town except for one. It is called Moto Authority. Okay, these guys are real cool. They don't really have a whole lot of parts for BMW. However, what they have, as you can see, they have several banjo bolts that we need, okay, in the washers, and we're going to try to see if one of those fit. Now, they don't have the holes for the bleeder valve, okay, but at this point we don't really care so much about that. All we care is to stop the leaking, So let's go ahead and cross our fingers that one of these 4 bolts is all he's got. Those are used, obviously, but that they will actually fit on our caliper. And if it does, then we'll be on our way, guys. All right, so let's try. This is the one that we have on the motorcycle that is missing the...
It's busted,
It's busted.
They actually were able to find one that is very similar. It's got the same thread. It doesn't have actually the thing for the nipple, but that's not a problem at this point. I don't care for that. All I care is just to stop the bleeding. So I think we are gonna be in luck, my friends. I mean, this is so cool. It's got 2 brand new cross washers with it. You know, it seems to fit perfectly right there. It's nice and tight. I think that's good. I'm gonna pump the brake and see if there's any leak. The thing is put back together, we fill it up with fluid, we pump the brake a lot of times. There's no leakage right now. So this is a temporary solution, not a permanent solution, obviously, but it's one that is gonna get me back on the road. These guys right here, I want to give them some shout out. It's the only place open on a Monday, the only motorcycle shop that is open on Monday. And even though they don't carry parts for the BMW, they actually were able to get me going. The guy took the time to really go through all his stuff and find the right size bolt. Definitely super nice guys. I will recommend them highly if you're in town. Thank you so much, Moto Authority. I really appreciate it. So let's get this all packed up, cleaned up, and let's get back on the road, guys. I can wait. Moto Authority, okay? I'm gonna put the information. Sweetest people in the world. Steve is the owner. He treated us so well, man. He's such a gentleman. I definitely recommend these people, for anybody who is in town or anybody who lives here that needs any motorcycle service, parts, anything. Come over here, man. They'll treat you well. All right, guys. That is awesome, man. It's not like I have a whole lot of rear brake. I'm not gonna tell you that it's working perfect, but I got some, and that's what matters. At least it's not leaking, okay? And this it should be enough to get us to our destination. All right, guys, we're leaving the city of Albuquerque, New Mexico, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna go straight west, connect back to the Continental Divide in the town of Grams, okay? That's the plan today, guys, so let's go. Guys, we made it to Grants, so we are right next to the trail again. So overall, we just lost a full day. It wasn't as bad, and overall the bikes are doing great. We don't expect any other problems, man. Let's jump on the trail again. Let's have a good time. We obviously just filled up the tank. We're just gonna ride today. It's still plenty of, look how high the sun is, so we got plenty of time. And go as far as we can today, enjoy ourselves, and find a nice campsite in the middle of nowhere in the wild, man. I'm so done with hotels, man, I'll tell you that. Let's go, guys. Woohoo! Excited. Man, it feels so good to be back on the trail. Thank you, Moto Authority, for being open today and for having the part that was able to get us back on the road. The fact that in less than 24 hours, the only motorcycle shop that opened in Albuquerque on a Monday happened to have the banjo screw that feed the caliper of my bike is a miracle. It's just a miracle. And thanks God. Oh, here we are, man. Off-road, yeah. Oh, Scarlett is like, oh, this feels so good. All right, Scarlett. So, but that's it, guys. I'm just excited that we're back on the trail. This is awesome. This is beautiful. Look at this canyon that we're riding through. So we're just gonna take our time, enjoy. We're so close, man, to the end. I mean, we're not there yet. We don't declare victory until victory has been achieved, okay? Oh, I have to say one more thing, okay? Yesterday, when I arrived to Albuquerque and I called my beautiful wife, I was like, oh man, I told her everything that was going on, and I'm pretty bummed out, and I'm thinking that if this takes too many days, so I'm just gonna have to to cancel the rest of the Continental Divide, and just as soon as I get my bike rolling, just start heading back home. She's all bummed out too, and she's bummed out because I'm bummed out
but she's also bummed out because she's ready for me to get home, but she's such a sweetheart that she wants me to, to finish the trip. And you know what? I mean, we have a conversation and I'm like, I feel good. So we hang up, and 15 minutes later, she calls me back and she's like, you know what? Whatever it takes, go ahead and finish your trip. Go ahead and make it to the end. Because if you don't, you're gonna feel like you didn't accomplish what you set out to accomplish. You know what? Just do what you need to do. Finish off your adventure and come home, and then we celebrate. That's why that woman is so deep in my heart. We've been together for a quarter of a century, and I just want to tell you I love you beyond what you can even imagine, and I thank you for allowing me to be who I am. All right, I had to say that because she deserves it. So, all right, guys, let's keep going. That's pretty strange, man. I mean, what happened there? There's so many trees down and like a huge mud pile, everywhere. That doesn't look like it was caused by humans. There is no machinery, there's no tracks or anything. Maybe just a mega flood or something, Very strange, huh? Is it mud?
No.
Oh no,
I think it's igneous rocks, man. Just look.
But what about all the trees that are down? This is pretty strange, man. And look how far this goes. You see? It's everywhere. It seems like there is wood buried under this, but this is not mud. This is rock. All right, we're gonna have to do some research and find out about this. This is pretty atypical. Yeah, you can see this rock, this black rock is everywhere, okay? And it's actually rock. I mean, until you touch it, it looks like it's just dry mud. But no, man, it's rock and very sharp. And because of the color, it's definitely volcanic rock. And those trees that are in the middle of it, I mean, they just grow, whatever capacity they can grow within, that field of volcanic rock. But it's huge. I mean, everything you can see around is all that black rock, man. Pretty wild. I gotta look into that. I'm curious now. I'm very curious. I'm one very curious guy. My friend.
Doing pretty good.
Awesome, man. Awesome.
A few flats, but I'll make it.
Oh, okay. Do you need help with anything?
Good.
Anything I can do for you?
Just got it all put back together.
Oh, okay. Are you good with water and everything?
Yeah, I'm pretty good with water.
Okay.
You guys doing good?
Yeah, we're doing good, man. I also had a mechanical problem and I had to detour to Albuquerque on my rear brake.
Yeah.
Got it fixed, man, and I'm glad to be back on the road. Are you going northeast or?
I'm going south.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, my friend. Well, best of luck to you and have a safe trip. All right.
Yeah. Thank you.
Take care. Bye bye.
This is a very remote place, man. I mean, we already been on the trail for a while, and there is nothing. Okay, if you're on a bicycle and you're already as far into this area as we are, you know, it's a whole day, you know, pedaling out of here. What I'm trying to say is, if you're doing the trail and you see somebody stop, you know, always make sure that they are fine, man. Maybe they need some help. There's a couple more riders coming.
Remember those black sharp rocks that we're talking about? Well, they're everywhere on the trail. Now, funny thing is, these rocks are extremely sharp, you know? So whenever we see, you have to go through a lot of sections that are just, the trail is covered on this rock, but it's usually just a short section. Just gotta slow down, man, because they're very sharp. They can definitely just cut your tire, man. I mean, it's insane. Funny thing, they are, if you grab them, they're extremely strong, extremely sharp, but they're super light. I mean, you grab it like it's not a whole lot of weight to it. Yet again, you can smash one against the other and they won't break. It's fun though. We've already done over 50 miles on this super cool trail. So we getting some miles done today. We're still being able to do some good miles. We still got plenty of sun, so we still can make more distance. And the good thing is we got everything that we need. We have food, we have water, we have some wine. We got everything that we need, man. We can park it anywhere and just enjoy ourselves. I just want to make sure that we park it somewhere that is nice, beautiful area, man, which they abound around here. Everywhere around here is a campsite, you know. You can camp anywhere here. It's beautiful.
Hey amigos, thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Also, make sure to share this video, give it a thumbs up, and let us know what you think on the comments section below. Thanks again for watching, and right on amigos!